What is going on, guys? So today we are finally going to get a chance to test out the Kayak Livewell that we made a video on a couple of weeks ago. I've not had a chance to take it out and test it out. I did just do a quick little water test in here, and I'll go over that with you here in a minute. I was going to try to go ahead and fill it up here in the garage, but I don't think you can do that, or at least you can't do it with the one I got. But anyway, I'll go over that with you later on in the video. But the plan for this video is we're going to go pick up some live minnows, and we are going to use the Hobie Livewell on the back of the kayak today and go do some pan fishing. I want to go after some crappies, maybe some big brim, just to go out and have fun. There's a storm going on right now, but the Weather Channel says that it should be gone in about an hour. So by the time we get everything rigged up and hooked up, hopefully that storm will be past. It'll be a nice overcast sky for the rest of the afternoon, and we're going to stay till dark today. So let's get everything packed up, and I'll kind of go over the live well and show you. I've added a few things to it to try to help keep the minnow and bait alive that we're going to be using. So let me show you that really quick. So right now, while I'm waiting on the storm to pass, I'm kind of just getting all my gear together. I started using this Guggen Squad bag. Check this thing out. It's a pretty big bag. And instead of just like piling all my stuff in the back of the truck that I don't haul on the kayak going down the highway, like my boxes and stuff like that, I throw everything in this zip Guggen Squad bag now, slide it in the back, and then when I get to the lake, everything's right here. So that works out pretty good. But let me show you really quick how I kind of converted this thing today, or not really converted. I added something to it. So first of all, as you can see, it's wet in there, but it's not full of water. That is because all of the water is in those two pans down there, or that pitcher in the pan. So the plan was, I thought that I could come out here in the garage, go ahead and fill this thing up with water, go pick up the minnow, put the minnow directly into the live well, and then, hit the ramp, launch the kayak, and yada yada, get out on the water and do some fishing. Well, I came out here and put one pitcher of water in here, and it just immediately started leaking. Now, my connections are all good, but what I found is this is a drain. You pull this up, like you twist it over, and then you pull it up like that, and it drains your live well into the lake through your scupper hole. I have it all the way down, but I went ahead and took it apart to check and see what the problem was. The way it seals is just like an O-ring seal, and the water just seeps around it. So I may end up doing a mod later on where I actually put a physical plug, like a boat plug, in here, because I would love to be able to keep water in here, especially if we keep crappie. Like I mentioned when I did the install video on this thing, I do want to kind of test this out for keeping some catch, keeping a 4 or 5 crappie in here and bringing it home. And I'd rather the water stay in here than, me go down the highway, lose all my water, and then get here and just have a bucket full of stinky fish, in the back of the kayak. So I'm going to mess with that on a later date. But what I've done little mod wise today is I added this bubbler, and I've got this little bubbler right here, and it was originally on my bucket. So this is that old bucket that I used to use to get my minnow, and I'm still going to use it to get the minnow and transport. Like when I go to the lake, we're going to get the minnows in this, and when we get to the lake, I'm going to fill this up with lake water, and then I will transfer the minnow into the live well on the back of the kayak. Then I'll throw this in the truck, and then we can get out there and fish, because it's got a built-in pump. We'll be able to pump more water in here if any drains out while we're out on the lake. But anyway, that had this bubbler built into it. So I took it off, and I put like a heavy-duty Velcro on the side of the live well. And it's got its own little on and off button. Let me see if you can hear it. Hear that? And, well, you can see it. See it's throwing some bubbles? And what I did was I didn't drill a hole. I ran the little tube up through here, and I just pushed it through with the wiring. I'll show you right here. See, I got it going through the same hole with the wiring that was already going through for the pump. And that should, let me get it back. That should do good. I even put me a little fish net right here. I'm gonna kind of strap it in here. I might just throw it in here, because my luck, it'll be gone by the time we get there. What else did I do? I added this little fitting. I just had this in my drawer. This is where the pump is, and it's got a smaller tip on it, and I was able to aim it down. And my hopes is when we get there, it'll have a little bit more pressure when we start pumping water in here, and maybe circulate some more. The key is to keep the water circulating and keep air into it, using that bubbler to keep the minnow alive as long as possible. I may eventually rig up something, and if you guys want to see a video, let me know in the comments. But I may end up rigging me a little piece of pipe that comes up, do a ring around the inside so you can't see it, and drill a bunch of holes so that when the water pumps in, it sprays down on top, you know, like a really nice bait tank. And, you know, I enjoy live bait fishing, so I think that would be kind of cool. Let me know if you want to see a video of that, and I'll get the plans drawn up and we'll do something like that. I think it'd be pretty cool. But for now, I've got the bubbler installed. We got that little nipple down there aimed down, so hopefully we'll be able to keep them alive for a good long time. And now I'm just kind of getting everything together. I guess I will need this thing today because, like I said, we're going to pick up the minnows in this. And then I just got to get my camera batteries. I got my YakGadget rear light. I'm going to bring it because I plan on staying until dark. I got to get my Garmin's off. I don't like going down the highway. A lot of you guys ask me what all do I leave on here when I travel. I do leave my XI3 on here. I don't have any issues so far. Knock on wood. Where's some wood? I gotta knock on some wood because my luck, I'll lose it going down the highway after I say that. But I haven't had any issues with this thing traveling. I did a few modifications. If you've seen my last video, we did change up a few things on my kayak trailer. And even after that, y'all haven't seen this yet, but I added this little roller, and I moved my bump stop forward. And that jet ski trailer that we converted into a double trailer, I kept the winches off of it, and I put this winch on here. So now I can really lock this kayak down. It's definitely not gonna go anywhere now. But what that roller does is it adds a lot of rigidity to the front of this kayak, and this thing doesn't bounce at all. You know, I don't even have to worry about quick disconnecting it. It hauls just like it would on the front of a bass boat. So I leave that on there. I pull my Garmin's off, and that's basically it. I fold my seat down. You know, my tackle boxes, I take them out. We put them in that Guggen bag, like I said, and I usually leave my trolling motor mount on here. My remote control. A lot of you guys asked me about this too. So I 3D printed this. This is not something that you can buy. This is the same remote that you get with the trolling motor that you would normally wear as a lanyard like this, except for I 3D printed me this gray case, and I designed it so it's got these little straps, and then I use just a regular strap, and I strap it to my seat handle like that. But today we're probably gonna, while we're fishing, I'm gonna strap it to the seat, but when we get there, I'm gonna put this thing around my neck because I want to do a little bit of testing today. I want to see if I can kind of navigate the boat away from the dock while I'm putting my truck and trailer up, and then bring it back to me. And I'll try to get some footage of that today too. As long as this weather clears up in time, we should have a good day on the water. Before we go, I do have to give a huge shout out to this week's video sponsor, and that is Pecron. So Pecron sent me out this E600 LFP portable power station a couple of weeks ago, and I've been using it here in the shop. We took it to the lake with us twice, and it really does good. It charges my GoPro batteries, my drone batteries so far, and it's even got wireless charging on the top. And I've actually been keeping this thing sitting out here in the shop, and while I'm out here working, I just set my phone up there, and it charges my cell phone right through the quad lock case. And I've got some wireless chargers in the house that I've bought from Amazon, and they will not charge through this case. And I was really shocked that this Pecron unit it was strong enough to go through my quad lock case. But this thing is really cool. It is a 1200 watt portable power station, pure sine wave inverter, is a LiFePO 4 battery with 3500 life cycles. It's 400 watt max solar charging. It's got 3 AC ports, as you can see here. It's got 2 of the USB-C style ports, and then 2 regular USB ports. It's got a DC input right here, and it's got your charging port right here with your little 12 volt out port right here. And it even comes with a really nice heavy duty, it's really soft to the touch, but it's a solid case, and it's got a really nice lithium charger with it. It's got the hookups for it, and you even got your solar power hookup. So you can get a solar panel for this thing that plugs right to it, and when you're camping, you can set that solar panel out, and it will actually just charge this. As long as the sun's hitting that solar panel, it charges it up really good. It's not that heavy. Like I said, we've been using it here in the shop. My wife has taken it to the lake with her once or twice. It's got these really heavy duty rubber corners. So this thing's gonna last a long time. I do think that this product was made to be rugged and made to be outdoors. So if you're in the market for a portable power station, I'm gonna have this thing linked in the video description below. If I've got a promo code, I will put it in the video description next to it. Maybe you can save you a little bit of money with that promo code. I like this thing. I've been using it, like I said, and it's worked out good. So y'all check it out. If you're in the market for a portable power bank, check out Pecron. Pecron, I appreciate you for sponsoring this week's video. Now let's head to the lake. Guys, we just got on the water, and I've got the pump going in the live well, but it's really not. We're gonna have to make some adjustments. We might even have to swap that pump out. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me grab this camera. It doesn't want to continuously fill, like it just runs out of water. And I know the tube's down deep enough in the water, the pump may just not be strong enough to pull it up. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So you see I got the bubbler going, it's working fine, but the pump's also going, and it's just not pumping water in like it should. I mean, it's pumped some in while I was running, but it's almost like I have to be going before it will pump water. Let me turn the bubbler off and see. All right, I think it is pumping now. Yeah, okay, maybe we're all right. Let me turn the bubbler back on. We do got some dead ones in there already. She gave me a bunch of minnows, so we should be good. I'll scoop all the dead ones out here in a minute. Okay, it's filling up. I don't know if I should keep it on because I think it will drain out. I'm just gonna leave the bubbler going. Let's see, I got it up to the bolts in the back there. Y'all can see that. See how quick it drains down in. Oh wow, is it draining that fast? Oh, it's draining back out of the pump, ain't it? So we're gonna have to plug that pump once we get it full. Let me see if I can figure this out. Let me fill it back up. All right guys, it's about 4:45 and I'm giving up on the crappie fishing because the live well is just draining. I pump water in there and it just leaks. We've got to address that. Kind of sucks. Like I'm gonna go ahead and release all the minnows so they just don't die in the live well back there, but I'm glad I brought my bass fishing stuff. It's really overcast. It's actually a great day. The wind's been blowing the whole time I've been here. I've got a spinnerbait tied on already. I'm dying to throw it. So I'm gonna release all these minnow and turn the bubbler off, leave the live well alone, forget it for this video. We'll use it another day after I figure out, you know, how I want to upgrade it and make it better so it actually works, because this is not working. It's kind of sucks because that's very expensive. You know, anything with Hobie name on it's expensive, but that thing, I think it's almost 300 bucks or more maybe, and it sucks. I mean, it literally, I haven't done anything to it except for brought it out here to try to use it, and it's not working like it should. I don't know. I don't think it's anything that I've done. I think it's just, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. But I'm gonna check it out when we get home today. I'm not gonna keep stressing out about it and trying to make it work. We're gonna go bass fishing. So we're gonna make a long run too. We've got plenty of time. So I wanna make a run. It's about 3 miles away to a spot that I like to go in a bass boat, but I'm close enough where I put in today to get there in the kayak. By the time we get there, it should be golden hour, and we should be able to catch some topwater fish, and I think we're gonna be able to pull some spinnerbait fish out today too. So let me get these minnows out of the bucket. Hey guys, that was a good run. It took us about 30 minutes to get across, but we're almost at a spot that I like to go striper fishing and bass fishing. And it's getting close to that golden hour, so I'm gonna start throwing a spinnerbait around some of these docks, and then we'll work our way out to a hump out here in the middle and see if we can maybe get on some striper or some bass. I got over here and the wind died down. So that patch of grass right there on that wall, that whole wall actually, early in the mornings and right before dark is a really good spot for topwater. It may be too early, but we're gonna give it a shot. This overcast makes it seem like it's a lot closer to dark. He missed it, guys. He missed it. Good sign, though. See if he'll hit it again. Got it. Finally. There he is. There he is. Yeah, finally. He's not bad. Oh, he's barely hooked. Come on over here. Don't you hook me. Got him. There we go. Got the skunk out of the boat. Barely hooked. Got him on the old Berkeley Chopo. Not bad. Let him go. There he is. Oh, that's a good one. That feels like a good one. There we go. Don't you come off. Don't you come off. Stay hooked. He's not bad at all. All right. That was a horrible landing, but we got him. Look at there. Another nice one. Right off that grass. I knew he was there. Got him unhooked. It's not bad. He's about 14 inches. Maybe he's skinny, long. Let him go. There he is. I knew there'd be one on that wall. Did he get off? Did he miss it? No, he missed it. Did he? No, he's still on. He's still on. Oh, yeah. Nice. I knew there was one on that wall. I had to throw right against the wall to get him. I got him. He's not that big though. You done got yourself twice, buddy. He's not that big, but I would definitely take him. Look at there. Little 12-incher. Oof. He wasn't happy. Oh, golly, he hit that on the freaking hit. Is he still on? Well, I've never caught a bluegill on a choppo before. That's a first. Hold on, dude. You're going to get me. Now look at you. Got him. Oh my God, is it another tiny one? Did he come off? Yeah. He was tiny. No, he didn't come off. He's still on. Oh my God. It's the second bluegill that I've caught on this choppo. All right, y'all, I guess I'll go ahead and wrap this video up because it is getting dark. I'm headed back to the boat ramp now, and it is 8:20. We've been on the water for a long time. Where'd my screen go? There it is. We've been on the water for a long time. The video started out to be about the live well, and I am pretty upset about that live well. I can't believe it. You know, it's not where I bought its fault. It's actually, I mean, it's kind of Hobie's fault. That thing is not good. I mean, I'm gonna check and make sure it's not nothing that I did, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I mean, it's very simple. You put, you know, as long as the tube is down into the water under the kayak, it should be pulling water up, and I've got the tube completely into the water and it's not pulling water up like it should. And I don't know, I'm gonna look into it. Maybe I'll have to upgrade the pump on it or whatever. We're not done with it yet. We're gonna see if we can fix it up so that it does hold water really well and it keeps bait alive, because, you know, it was nice having the minnow on the back of the boat to fish with. If I'd have brought my crappie stuff, I think we'd actually caught some crappie today, but I didn't bring it. So anyway, we were able to catch some bass. We got 4 or 5 bass today. We caught a couple of bluegill brim on the Berkeley choppo. Everything we caught today was on the Berkeley choppo. And that thing, I really like it. I've always used the whopper plopper, and recently I picked up the Berkeley and started throwing it because Greg Blanchard, he fishes with the choppo a lot. And I kind of fell in love with it today. I'm gonna keep it tied on. Hopefully I'm gonna be back out here. Today's Thursday, so I'm gonna try to be out here for the morning bite Saturday. It's supposed to storm tomorrow, and I'll edit this video for you guys. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Man, look at this view. What do y'all think about this? I love coming back to the boat ramp when it's almost dark. We're gonna get to see the trailer lights. Maybe I'll include that at the very end of this video. You guys can see the trailer lights. Those of you that are still watching, you know, the ones that we just put on that glow underwater. Tonight will be the first night that I get to see them actually do what they're meant to do. Light up the bunks at night under the water at the boat ramp. So, all right, well, I'm gonna quit yammering on. I'll let you guys see the lights underwater, and I'll catch you guys next week. My screen keeps going up. I'll catch you guys next week. If you haven't noticed, I am uploading all of my videos Mondays at 6 p.m. now. So I've switched from the Thursday to the Monday. I think Monday's gonna work out. The views are up, and I really appreciate that, you know, from all you guys. But I think switching to Monday really helped, because I like to watch a lot of YouTube after I get home from work on Monday nights, and I think a lot of you guys do too. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys get back to it. I'll catch you next Monday at 6 p.m. Peace.